Well, hello, folks. Exciting times, exciting times. It's finally done. Here is the very first copy of Create Transformation. Advanced training skills for workshop facilitators. Oh my gosh, who wrote this? Apparently me. So yeah, book is finally done. Book is finally done. You can check it out on Amazon, and that is just so exciting. So you may be wondering, where's it all come from? And you're like, is the book right for you? Or, what's it all about? So here's the deal, folks. The truth about the book, right? Now, you may know me as this random guy that's on YouTube talking about, training skills and all this stuff, right? But the thing is, I started in the training game back in about 2009. I really got into the space of, training and learning skills and, doing my first qualification in the industry of training here in Australia. But what I discovered is that fundamentally, a lot of the courses, we're not really teaching people how to public speak well, how to really engage an audience and really create transformation in a learning environment, right? And so consciously or unconsciously, it wasn't really deliberate, but it was more so out of, I guess, frustration and an inner desire to know. I went out and I learned a bunch of stuff. I really wanted to understand training. I wanted to understand how do we actually create transformation in individuals because I just saw that I had a deficiency in those skills and it just wasn't being taught out there in the big wide world. So I wanted to learn what are those skills, how do we do it, and how do we create transformation? Keep coming back to it, right? And I wanted to certainly do that so I could learn it and create transformation. But I also want to teach those skills to other people, right? So a little bit of a selfish journey, but went out, learned a bunch of those things there. And, I've worked at a number of companies here in Australia as a designer of materials, as a facilitator, as a presenter, as a lead presenter, working with teams and also working with up and coming trainers that want to get into their industry as trainers. I've also worked with entrepreneurs that want to launch their workshop arm of their business as well, right? So for me, this book, like, it's a lot of work, right? There's about 250 pages in there, but basically it's just a record of what I've learned over those 10 years. And, some of the concepts I talk about are like science of engagement, like how do you build massive deep levels of rapport with your audience? How do you make your content as memorable as possible? Because for me, one of my underlying philosophies is it's not what we say that matters, it's what people actually remember and take away and actually use from our training that we actually deliver, right? So I'm really, really excited about the book. Maybe you can tell, I don't know. But for me, like it's kind of a legacy item, just like I see these videos, folks. For me, it's just me sharing what I know works, and what's tried and tested in the training room, and what are the little things that we can do to really take our results to the next level, as I always talk about, right? And great masters are not the people that have perfected things, but are the people that are willing to continually enhance their performance over time, right? So I'm really excited for the book. So far we're getting really great feedback on it, which is awesome. So head over to Amazon if you want to get a copy. But know that there's a lot of value in that book. And you can pretty much take any of the chapters and spend weeks on just implementing and playing around with some of the concepts and the topics, because there is a lot of depth in the book there, right? So on that note, folks, I'm just excited, and hopefully you get some value from the book. Hopefully it resonates with you as well. And yeah, at the back of the book, I got a list of all my mentors and some of the people I give credit to, and where I've learned some of the concepts, and also where I've sort of tweaked them and made them more of my own. There's a lot of stuff in there that's just all my own ideas and my own dissemination of what works in the world of training in Australia and also globally, so to speak. Right? I am a student of being a student, if that makes sense. On that note, folks, hope you got some value from the video. That's kind of answered the question of, the truth around the book, where's it all come from, and what's the driving intention behind it. Thanks for watching, team, and we'll see you on the next video.